Hello and welcome everyone to another episode of Graveyard Keeper here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. Well, I have been a little busy outside of the recorded episodes because I wanted to get some more stuff prepared for us. Specifically, I went for the technology of the Playwright, and that is specifically due to the reason that I want to get my hands on the better prayers. And I'm gonna explain why that is, specifically when I head down here into the church's cellar. So when it comes to the prayers, here you can see that I can craft the prayer of faith, but I require 5 points of faith. Now, because I have the writer perk and the playwright perk, now when I would utilize the silver quality chapter, I have 10% chance to hit gold star prayer and 100% to hit the silver star prayer. So once I will actually receive a better prayer, I will be able to do much more during a sermon and obtain more faith points. Also, what you can see is that I have upgraded the candelabras, both here on the wall and both here the stands, but that is pretty much about it. The rest was grinding pretty damn much, and we had some few additions on the graveyard. Because once I stopped recording, well, immediately Donkey brought me 2 pretty damn decent corpses that I was actually able to bury at the cemetery. So once again, we will take 2 incense, but now we will actually require 8 candles in order to conduct a sermon. And I have been able to craft these more high-end candles. So I was utilizing the white paint, the hemp rope, and the white paint I was able to obtain by basically mixing white powder and oil. And the white powder you can obtain by basically grinding the bones or limestone and turning it into the usable materials. So how about we load up all the candelabras, the incense burners, and conduct the sermon before we run out of time. And the coolest thing is that we have just reached 57 points in our church. Okay, hold on, the people cannot even get in. Whoa! So just by upgrading the candelabras, I was able to get basically 11 faith points out of the sermon, which is awesome. Or, no, actually 13 faith points. Now think if I would actually have the silver quality faith prayer, how much money would I get? Or faith points? Well, you will have to watch the episode for next time. So one of the conditions which the bishop gave us was to have 50 points at the church. And look at that, we have actually managed to reach it. Yeah, I haven't upgraded the benches. Ooh, gold star. Great. So overall, we still have a ton of work to do. What the character has been referring to is obtaining the silk for the soft church benches, which you can of course get, but you can obtain silk from the merchant only when you reach level 3 in trading with him. So I already looked into this and I cannot get my hands on silk before that. So yeah, but now we actually do possess enough points to craft the better prayer. Unfortunately, I do not possess the book that I would need in order to craft the soft cover and then actually make the combo prayer. So I'm gonna go with this, and oh my god, we have managed to pull off a gold star prayer for fate. Damn! Okay, well, I can guarantee you that the next sermon, where we will actually require 50 points in order to guarantee successful sermon, it's gonna be a bit complicated. What you need to realize is that by utilizing 8 candles compared to the original 2, then like 4, now all the way up to 8, is that I will be burning through them much faster. So I will be in serious need of beeswax, the fat, the hemp rope, the white powder. So any corpse I will get, I will definitely need to extract the fat, the bone, or I will need to start mining limestone, which can be turned into the white powder as well. And then of course I will need to get my hands on stuff like oil, which I can of course purchase from Dig, or I will have to do something else like get the hemp seeds and turn those into the seed oil, but for that I will actually need the wine press, which I do not possess right now. But this is gonna be definitely a great improvement for the overall quality. So let's take a look at what else can we manage to pull off on this episode. Oh yeah, I should have stored the prayer for faith, or the basic prayer, as well in the church's cellar. So, haha, my bad, sorry. Also, I started to grow our first wine. So the grapes have been planted, and I have also invested into some better seeds. So I do have some pumpkins, some onions, and some lentils growing at the farm, as you can see right over here. What you need to know is that you need to be super careful about how you plant your pumpkins and how you plant your lentils, as you cannot cross through them. So that is why I'm leaving this place for now open, and I'm gonna harvest my first onions. Our first pumpkins, and our first lentils. So I am luckily enough able to plant more of these, but in order to start growing better and better quality of crops, I will definitely need to invest into the fertilizer. So I'm definitely gonna have to look into that as well in order to make sure that we can start pulling off better quality crops from the farms. And eventually when I will get the zombies, I will want them to be growing better quality crops, and of course for that I will also require fertilizer in order to upgrade their farms so that they can keep growing better quality produce for me. It's gonna take longer, but it's better if the zombie is growing, for example, Silver Star quality pumpkin rather than wheat or something like that, which I already do possess. Now when it comes to the grapes, I have unlocked this little passage over here. By utilizing certain ingredients, and therefore I have gained an easy access over here, which explained why I carried the peat on myself. But I will definitely need to get a trunk for here so that I can start working for more of these grapes. So on the next day when the merchant will arrive, I would love to go and visit him so that I can basically get my hands on more of those seeds. And what I should do in the meantime potentially is make some flour. I'm gonna go sell it to the miller so that I can upgrade the relationship with him in order for us to get closer to the possibility to start growing hemp or hops, sorry. And by being able to grow hops, I will be able to brew beer. Right now, I am not exactly sure how the DLC will play out, because we will be in charge of a tavern. Now, to me, medieval tavern means selling food and drinks. And if I do not have a proper reserve of some drinks and some food, I don't think I will be able to successfully grow these things or supply these things to the customers. Of course, the tavern first will need to be built, and I will probably need to obtain some land for it. So we will see how these things turn out. Okay, I'm gonna have to sell you a whole lot more stuff in order to get my hands on the hops. It's gonna take forever. But here you have the opportunity, of course, if you have some disposable income, to come to the farmer. Here you can, of course, purchase some flour. Some more seeds. Not 14, I said 4. 4 as well, just in case. And now what I can do is go and sell to the miller the additional flour and the additional wheat. Of course, I'm gonna lose profit on doing this, but you have things like the exploit for the corpse, and it still works even after the DLC has been implemented. So yeah, they haven't fixed it. Apparently enough people didn't watch my videos before the DLC has been released. So lucky enough for me, I can utilize the exploit even longer. Awesome, more recipes. We still do not possess the stamp, but yeah, I don't mind. I'm gonna actually keep the bread for the bishop, so I would rather sell other stuff just to turn some profit back from all the money that I have spent on the seeds. And now the question is, how in the world do we proceed with the DLC? Well, apparently I'm gonna have to speak with Gary, so that's what we will do. Oh, since I'm here, one more thing. These bushes are perfect for the sticks, and I'm gonna need the sticks in order to have the grapes growing at the farm up on the hill, so that we can keep making more wine from them. And of course I'm gonna have to get some wine press and other stuff, the barrels for the further processing of fermentation, but small steps, small steps. Right now what I should take a look at with priority is the corpse which the donkey has brought over. Maybe it will be useful and I can bury it at the cemetery, or it will be one of those problematic corpses that I can take apart willy-nilly and we will get some useful pieces from it. Ah, damn it. Okay, we are breaking you apart. We are taking the skull, the flesh, the bone, the fat. And we can also take the skin just in case. Alrighty. So we're gonna utilize the exploit right on this little space which I made specifically for these types of bodies. I do wonder if I would have started the channel years ago if I would have sufficient amount of views and then the developers would be aware of this little exploit over here. But never mind. I'm just happy someone will maybe watch this in a year or two, or maybe never. Who knows? Okay, let's go store away the seeds. I know that the carrots and the wheat are done, but not the priority right now. I'm gonna actually take the wheat and turn it into flour. I'm gonna have to be selling a whole lot of it to the miller, so I'm gonna grab this too. We have enough carrots left for the donkey, so he's gonna be perfectly fine. I'm gonna put away this. The sticks will be useful. Let's get rid of all the mushrooms. No, not the dough. We need actually the flour. So this can be sold, of course, to the miller. That's gonna help us increase the relationship with him. I'm gonna hit the bat, speak to Gary, and then go see the merchant, and that might be the episode for today. Just buy some land and build a tavern. A 10-story palace. Actually, that's a pretty decent plan from a skull. Okay, so buy some land from Horadric. I can do that. We have 34 silvers. That seems like enough, I hope. It's still dark, so the merchant is still not at his usual spot. Unfortunately, Confessional doesn't have anyone inside. Let's see, can we... Yeah, we need the beeswax. So since I will be going into the town, I'm gonna grab more beeswax. And I should start my own bee houses too, in order to get my hands on some more useful stuff. Okay, so in order for us to get our hands on things like the hard covers or soft covers, we're gonna need to start utilizing certain parts. So we can make some more pigskin or pigskin paper, thanks to which we actually should be able to make some soft covers. And from soft covers, we then make hard covers, and hard covers equal better books / better prayers. But seriously, we need some freaking beeswax. So since I want to sell to the miller the flour, I actually need to go through the surface and not utilize the shortcut, which kind of sucks, but yeah, that's the price of progress in this game. So this is our first stop, merchant second stop, Horadric third stop. Yeah, he doesn't have too much. Silver, so he cannot purchase the whole stack from us. Okay. Tomorrow or on the next episode, or in the meantime while I'll be grinding, I'll work on selling him more stuff. He just needs to recuperate some of his losses and gather more money. Still no trading license, but you, my dear friend, possess the rape seeds. So thank you. And our last stop. Of course he wants to sell us some land. Let's see, taxes, fees. What the 9,682 gold? You can give me some advice. What? Okay, I see that the system is also broken in the game. Are you serious? I need to speak to Dig? Okay, I'm gonna do that. I should buy some eggs and the beeswax. Don't forget the beeswax. Where are you, bud? Let's chat. What? Okay, I think he's pretty baked. And since we're here, we need more oil. So since it's getting dark, let's purchase the beeswax first and then speak to Horadric. Thank you. Oh crap, and now he's gonna request like probably some sort of money to give me the land, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough. Oh crap.
Watch your profanity.
Okay, well, apparently I do not have enough. That is because I purchased the grape seeds, the chicken eggs, beeswax, and all the other fun stuff. Now, do not worry because I'm gonna keep grinding to get some money, and on the next episode we should be able to get our hands on that land and start working on that amazing tavern, which might put Horadric out of business. I don't think he did plan out this thing too damn well, but then on the other hand, he kind of doesn't know what we plan on doing with the land which we just purchased. But all of that will be for the next episode, so make sure to like, subscribe, check the channel, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye!